Well, Zach, Halloween is in a couple minutes. Yep, so I've prepared a little video we could watch on the TV. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! I can't believe it's 1979! You know what? Just forget it. Huh? Henry, should we really go trick-or-treating? Remember what happened last time? No, there wasn't a Henry and Zach episode about it. Someone tried to murder us! Oh yeah, that was me. What? No, it wasn't. It was that one guy from Georgia. I'm bored. Let's go now. Wait, what? That was actually pretty fun. We got a bunch of sweets and now we're going home to watch a movie. And best part is, nothing bad happened. I said nothing bad happened! Wow, I've never been in a white van before. I feel like Foxy, minus the ears. What do you think, Zach? Okay, whoever you are, show yourself! Oh. It's you. Huh? So basically, I started a Q&A last year, but myself from 2019 somehow hacked my computer and made his own video, so I uploaded that, eventually knocking him off my computer. People liked that video, so a couple months ago I made another Q&A with 2019 Henry as a guest star. Someone's question made him so mad that he literally exploded and died, somehow getting into heaven. Somehow he escaped and now he seems to want
revenge!
Why are you mad at me? I didn't kill you.
Shut up!
Oh, okay.
You! Drive!
Yeah, sure, I definitely have a license.
Don't get shots to me, you know! And you!
Aw, baby's new favorite word. You. Okay, I'll start.
Now you listen here, and you listen good, you insignificant little Sonic ripoff. I want you to tell me scary stories.
Even I'm disappointed! Also, I don't have any.
I don't know, find some. Ask your stupid audience for some.
Hey, what's wrong with my audience?
They're mean to me.
You fully deserve it.
Excuse me?
Alright, fine, I'll make a Google form and a stupid video promoting the Google form. One Google form and one stupid video promoting the Google form later. Wow, we already have responses.
Well, what are you waiting for, you absolute hog? Read them!
You know, you're being very rude. Now I don't want to read them to you. Alright, fine. Dim the lights! Right, almost 8 responses here. Hope they all followed my instructions and were serious about telling genuinely chilling stories. Anyway, let us commence forth. The Pinar snip. Yeah, okay. Should I even continue this?
Please continue, I need to hear this!
Okay. Me and my homeboy were walking in the streets until my homeboy had to go pee in a garden, and then snip. He turned into a she. We never found his Pinar again, until one day the person who owned the garden found his Pinar near a shack. Then he got his snip someday he's out there waiting for his next victim. This is genuinely the worst attempt at literature I've ever read.
I do so humbly agree with your point of view. The tone was rather nutty. Plus, he spelled penis wrong.
Shh! Don't say that!
Wow. What are you gonna do, cry?
You know what, let's just move on. Okay, you're gonna want to sit down for this. This one time, me, a red version of me, who could that be, and an emoji with sunglasses, went out trick-or-treating together. Because, if you say we're too old, frick you. So anywho, we were walking along, going house to house, you know, trick-or-treat and whatnot, when all of a sudden, we went up to this one house. There were no lights, only this black, shadowy creature staring at us. When we went up, he didn't say anything. I don't remember the full thing, but I think it went something like, he grabbed my arm and asked, "Are you frightened?" I said, "No," and grabbed a sweet. The rest is nothing else but a blur. So yeah, hope you're happy Harity is signed to Rob.
Wow, this is like your reaction the first time you looked in a mirror.
Oh yeah, says the basketball with Garfield eyes over here. Moving on, I saw an Italian person. How did you get in my hat? You're supposed to be dead! Get on the floor, but I'm in your veins. Hey, look, it's the guy from Newgrounds. That one scene in King of the Hill where the pig guy dies. I've never watched King of the Hill, so I can't relate to your emotional trauma. 2019, Henry, aka the leak design for John Arbuckle in the upcoming Garfield movie too.
Hey!
Have you ever watched King of the Hill?
What the hell do you think? No! All I've watched in the past 7 years is my friend Zach!
A man of taste, I see. Wait, didn't you say you watched Toy Story 4 in your second video?
What part of all I've watched in the past 7 years?
Blah, blah, blah. Like, would you ever shut the actual up, you hooded beach ball with legs?
I take offense to that! Also, you've never even seen my legs!
I don't think anyone wants to, considering how they're literally not even on screen! This is what you get for invading my channel on 3 separate occasions and only dying once!
You take that back! I've died more times than you can count! I'm a pro at dying.
Oh, sure, let me guess, you're in the Guinness Book of World Records. Wait a minute, you are, see? What's that supposed to mean? You don't deserve an answer. Anyway, shut up.
I didn't even say anything.
Let's read the next story. Hopefully we don't get interrupted by a completely random video.
Flaky makes his long-awaited return to content in a Tiger Henry 678 video of all things. So, Henry hit me up and said, "Can you make a segment for my new Halloween video? You can even post this to your channel like the Jack Manifold video." And I said, I yearn for the numbers, let's do this. First of all, let me just... Yeah, okay, that's much better. So basically, the story starts when me and my friend Derp were going trick-or-treating one year, until we came across this guy. Think Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. He was like huge. He had like a massive head, and he was covered in like this big like, I don't know, like cloak or something. So me and Derp just stand there, laughing our heads off. We think this is hilarious. He pulls out a knife and starts chasing us. Dude, we should probably get going, he's gonna kill us. So obviously we leg it, but we lose him. We go back to this deranged knife murderer. Turns out it was a guy who was using a Quality Street tin as an extension to his head. But still, it was scary as hell, man.
Okay, seems like we did. Moving on. Once I was watching TV when I saw a door open, so I thought it's probably just a cat. I saw nothing. It could have not came out, but I don't know, bruh. I don't know. There's a scrapped video I made once where I talked about weird things that my house does sometimes, like doors opening randomly or something. You could tell why this was scraps, it's something I don't really happens. The doors opening was probably just because the handles were falling off, or was just the wind. I would show the video to you, but it's not very interesting, so I'll just post it on my second channel. You're going to subscribe to that. What, you think I'm asking? No, you're gonna subscribe.
I'm gonna tell bro that no one wants to subscribe to him. Subscribe to my channel.
No.
Oh. Okay.
This story is made by me, the superior animator, voice actor, scriptwriter, animations on fire. Boo! You don't even animate! Or Cameron, whatever you want to call me. Anyway, here's the story. Look, you have to understand something about the Henry and Zach show. Every episode was just pure goofy fun. That's how Tiger Henry 678 always made them. My dream was to unearth something nobody else had seen. I spent years searching online, asking around in forums and digging through his website trying to find anything. Then last year, I found it. At an old garage sale, I spotted a single DVD case with no label. Scrawled on the disc in thick, permanent marker were the words, "Henry meets Knuckles," and a crudely drawn face with black. It didn't look like Henry, Zach, or Knuckles. I paid $2 for it. This had to be an undiscovered episode. I rushed home and threw it in my old DVD player. The screen flickered to life and a title card appeared in a shaky, blood-red font. Henry meets Knuckles. A chill went down my spine. The show never had a title card, it just started. This one did, and the title looked less like a name and more like a warning. The show also had no music whatsoever, but a low, droning hum filled the room, coming from the speakers. But the biggest shock came next. The show usually took place in a big, blank, white room. Instead, Henry and Zach were on Angel Island. The background was there, but it was eerily silent, desolate, and the colors were replaced by a washed-out, sickly grey. This wasn't how the show usually appeared to look. That's when Knuckles appeared. He wasn't the strong, red thing he was. His eyes were just two black, hollow voids, and his mouth was stretched into a wide, unsettling grin that never moved. He just stood there, his head slowly tilting to one side, completely silent. Henry and Zach, confused and terrified, just stood there, frozen. their mouths closed, shorter than Henry's MacBook when he's sleeping. Then the video glitched. The low hum became a high-pitched, piercing shriek. It was then, for a brief moment, that I heard it. A distant, garbled voice, too distorted to understand. Knuckles' body began to stretch and distort, his limbs elongating, and his knuckles sharpening into points like broken glass. I knew in my gut this wasn't Henry's work. He made fun, goofy videos. This was something else. I slammed the eject button, but the screen was now frozen on a close-up of Knuckles' terrifying, empty-eyed face. Then, for a single frame, my friend Zach started playing. I know, very scary. I ripped the power cord from the wall. The screen went black, but the low droning hum didn't stop. It felt like it was coming from the shadows in the corner of my room. The DVD is now in a locked box in my closet. I don't dare to watch it again. I don't know who made the disc, but I know it wasn't him. And sometimes, late at night, I swear I can still hear the guttural hum, and I can't shake the feeling that whatever was on that DVD is now waiting in the dark, or so you think. That was just genuinely a good story. Well done, Cameron. That was amazing. Field mob. Man, you saw! I know that wasn't a real story as well. There's no such thing as Henry meets Knuckles. Never. Not in a million years.
Present Henry.
What?!
May I please read a scary story?
What? You're literally here to listen to stories so you can fall asleep and basically die. Why do you want to use your vocal cords all of a sudden?
Do you just... I'm funny, so me reading story equals funny?
You are not funny. You are cringe.
Ah, so I'm cringe.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, Mr. My Friend Zach.
It's literally you. Whatever, just take the script.
What the hell is...
Yeah, remember how I said I had no scary stories? I lied. This one's not much and happened pretty recently, so, read.
Yeah! I was at Stickman's house on Halloween night. He was playing Stumble Guys on his PS5, and in classic Stick fashion, he was forcing me to watch him play, since I don't want to play Stumble Guys. So, of course, I was bored, so I walked outside of his room for a sec, probably to go to the bathroom, until I heard something in the distance near his kitchen, all the way at the other side of the house. The feeling I felt in that moment was very surreal. It felt like I was in a horror movie about to be murdered. So of course, after the song finished, I went back into the room and said I heard a weird music box sound all the way over in his kitchen, and Stick said, "Aw, hell no!" And we both kind of freaked out, thinking there was a murderer in the house. I think it's important to mention that the noise I played wasn't how it actually sounded. It sounded more like a weird music box, as I said, like the ones you wind up. Either way, we were spooked, so we called Stick Dad, which he just told us to not worry about it, which... Huh? So I shouted, "Hey, murderer in the house! Show yourself!" Anyway, we didn't really know what else to do, so we just kind of went back to playing Stumble Guys, or me at least watching. The next morning, since it was a sleepover, I went to the kitchen and saw this weird-looking clock making the exact same noise I heard that night. I was relieved, yet kind of disappointed. Come on, I was hoping to get murdered.
You done? What do you mean you're sleeping? You were just reading! Dude! If I could kill you, I would.
Yeah, like you could with those twig arms.
Stop!
Cry about it.
Let's move on! Hello, Henry, it's Cameron. Again! Ah, great, this guy again. Because you didn't make it clear in your post that it had to be a real story. Oh yeah, that was my fault, sorry. Also, if you can't tell, I like making Henry read his mind out. What? Anyway, I'm gonna stop nitpicking and I'm just gonna tell my story. Have fun with the typos. It was around August or September of 2019. Baby Cameron just got his first video game console, the Xbox 360.
Huh?
One of the games I loved to play was called Disney Infinity. I used to play that game as well! Basically, Skylanders for losers.
You got that one right.
You literally played it as well. You are literally me from the past.
Am I? When I died, you were still alive, unfortunately. How are we even interacting? Why am I just a piece of paper? How are we interacting? Why is my voice all distorted? How are we interacting?
Anyway, one day I stopped playing the 360 and left it on. I know, so spooky. My dad and I went to the flea market or something, I forgot.
Are you just ignoring me now? Answer my question.
What is that loud ringing noise in my ear that sounds like train brakes screeching from Thomas the Tank Engine? On the way back, it was time for bed, so my dad said, "Boy, it's time for bed," and I hopped on my Samsung F5G 3D Blu-ray DVD player, bed, and remember, at the time of this story, it was pitch black. I started to slowly fall asleep. Wait, did he die again?
No, I went to get a snack.
Oh, okay. When? My 360 got incredibly loud and started buzzing. All I could see was the green power button on the Xbox slowly turning off. Then it turned red and my TV turned on. On the TV was some bootleg Chinese-looking font. In Chinese! Whoa, I didn't notice. After about 10 seconds, it switched to English and told me to call this company the Xbox Company. So I was like, okay, let me call them on their website. You're telling me you didn't find it weird at all that your Xbox started having a stroke and then switched its language to Chinese, switched back to English a couple seconds later, and basically told you to call Bill Gates? Oh wait, I didn't have internet at the time because of, well, money. A blessing in disguise, only if you didn't have it now so you couldn't access the horrors of Henry and Zad. But that didn't stop me. You know what I did? I unplugged it from the wall. Now, this story might not sound like much, but picture it in your head. You're like 7 or 8, and some freaky red text you can't even read wakes you up after your Xbox starts having a stroke. Was it this thing? Actually, no, that's for Adobe Premiere. Let me do some research about this debacle.
One research later.
It seems to have just been a normal system error screen. Something like this. This is the screen when you get the infamous red ring of death, which is when the GPU or something fails. I'm sure it wasn't this error though, since Cameron has seemingly used his 360 after this, which you can't after you get that. I'm not an expert on this kind of stuff, so if you're bored, I don't know, leave a comment, I guess. So yeah, that's my story. Everyone unsubscribe to Tiger Henry 678 and subscribe to me. Agreed. Ow! Is this your snack? Why'd you throw it at me?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
You ignored me, so this is what you get.
Chicken? You just wasted perfectly good food.
Yeah, and you just wasted a perfectly good video that could have been made by everyone's favorite Henry character 2019, Henry.
Wow, what a narcissist.
Could say the same thing about you.
My guy, we're the same person!
Well, I'm better.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
We're not starting this.
Yes, we are.
No, we are not! Can you shut up for 1 single second?
Whoa, how scary.
Don't you even dare.
What are you gonna do, cry?
Alright, that's it!
Wait, you could have just taken it off the entire time.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's right, I have a leg.
Congratulations, the 2 brain cells you call eyes on my felt come only 2 for you to live. Anyway, bye. Well, he's dead. Yeah, but look on the bright side. Maybe the real 2019 Henry was the friends we made along the... What, you thought the video was over? No, I want this stupid thing to be 20 minutes long and be seen by only me and my 742 alt accounts. So my method of dragging this out even more is by bringing back the man, the myth, the legend.
Bright Wolf Master.
If you don't know, he's my older brother who mostly used to make gaming videos with his friends and sometimes with me and my younger brother. He hasn't posted in 3 years, but now he thinks it's time for him to return. So without further ado, Luke, that's his name, read the story.
Afternoon, good morning, or wherever you're listening to this video from, I suppose. It's great to be back on the Tiger Henry channel. It's been a while ever since I, according to Henry, held him at gunpoint in his first ever video to make him make it. So, you know, I'm the reason we're all here, guys. Is the thing. I am Henry's brother, if you couldn't tell. He made a video about me 7 years ago, where he spoke about me for 30 seconds and then went off on a tangent. So, yeah, good video. Watch, link in description or one of those cards at the top right. Anyway, I'm told to read stories, so they're supposed to be scary, I believe. So yeah, let's give it away. In the script it says I'm supposed to say, hey, ha 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 ha, the video, hum. Anyway, so I will not be reading any of this absolute rubbish script. I will just be reading the story because, you know, I couldn't be bothered. So here we go. JJ32 says, I was a little tiny little JJ33. No, 32. God, jeez. When this happened, I was 8 years old, so he's young, is what we've established. So take everything he says with a pinch of salt. We had a good day. It was awesome. I went to sleep off to finish the day. I was sleeping in my bedroom when suddenly I saw myself opening the door and looking at me. Well, I'm just going to stop right there actually, because this person has put, I think I've counted 11 commas in one sentence. So I seriously think whoever is teaching this person English should find a new career. But other than that, I think you were probably just looking in a mirror, or probably at, you know, somebody who looks like you. But, you know, let's continue the story. I thought, hey, that's my brother. We look the same. But the thing is that my brother was sleeping before I did. Like, I saw him going to sleep. And when I realized that, this creature closed the door and ran away. Did it run away? You just said it ran away. What do you mean, did it? Anyway, that thing was quite as air. I think you mean quiet as air. I heard nothing but the door. So I got up quickly and started chasing this around the house. What? Why? Go. I was walking on my tiny toes because everyone was sleeping. So you weren't chasing, you were tiptoeing around the house like a bit of a fool, okay? And guess what? This thing was nowhere to be found because it doesn't exist. It's not real. I went to my brother's room just in case. Haha, funny. Stop waking me up. And his brother said, uhhh. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I then said, what are you talking about? And then he said, oh god. And then I had to describe this face for you. It's 2 zeros and like an underscore in between. So that's what I'm grasping from this. Anyway, so this day, a clone of me just stared at me while I was sleeping, vaporized out of existence, and all of that for me to wake my brother up. Annoying ghost for real, bruh, is how he ended it, which is fantastic command of the English language, I have to say. I mean, it was William Shakespeare who first said that, I believe, but I don't know if I have to give advice, but I think you should seek medical help. I think you are clinically insane and on some level of drugs, so, I mean, yeah, look, there's not much we can do, really. I mean, it doesn't come back. Just go to sleep. Yeah, not a very, not a big deal, really, at the end of the day. So yeah, gotta go now. This is my, for whatever he cuts me down 2 minutes of fame. So yeah, please subscribe, guys. If you didn't know, the amount of subscribers he has, Henry, my brother, do you know he's my brother, guys? Is directly correlated to the amount of food I get on my table, because he is the only source of income in this family. So make sure to watch every ad to the end. Viewer retention rate needs to be really, really high, so if you guys can watch like right through to the end, I don't know how long this video is, but you know, just watch the entire way through. And yeah, I mean, maybe donate him some money too. That would be good too. So yeah, it's been great talking to you guys. You know, it's been a while since I've turned on a microphone and loaded up Audacity. So yeah, I mean, it's brilliant when you don't make mistakes. So good seeing you all. Goodbye.